Mbili says he views this as a 50-50 fight. What percentage chance do you give him to beat you in this fight?
0.
Why do you say 0? Nothing he does impresses you?
No, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but my mind is 0%.
And you said yesterday something that in 10 years, 20 years, he could never beat you. What makes you so confident about that?
No, like he say, it's the perfect time because I'm old and this and that. I say to him, you know, if I have 50 years old, you can still not beat me. So, and this life, he cannot beat me.
He's gonna be surprised in September.
You feel like that's just...
You're gonna be surprised.
In September, you're gonna regret to be in the ring.
No, but you will see different things.
You will see.
Hey, you will see different things. You know, I'm not your opponent to come to France and all this and made it for you. Come on, bro.
I'm not Berlanga. I'm not Mungia. You're gonna.
No, and you don't go Golovkin. You know this and this and this and this.
But you don't have the same age now.
We will see.
Not same performance that Golovkin.
Like I say, if I'm 50 years old right now, you cannot beat me.
My goodness, the Pyramids of Giza card just started right now, ladies and gentlemen. I had to get this video out real quick before we start watching boxing. And you just seen for yourself. Canelo Alvarez says Christian Mbili has 0 chance. If I was 50 years old, you would never have a chance in beating me. You aren't no Gennady Golovkin. You ain't no Jaime Munguia. You ain't no Edgar Berlanga. Supreme confidence coming from Canelo Alvarez at the first press conference leading up into the fight September 12th. Canelo Alvarez doesn't hold back. The dude is so confident going against Christian Mbili, and it's understandable. This is a fight where they set Christian Mbili up to be in this position so Canelo Alvarez can cherry pick and eventually pick the WBC champion. He wants that green belt. Christian Mbili, they put him in this position. Canelo Alvarez sounds the same way that he sounded against Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all remember when Terrence Bud Crawford was sitting around this fool and was talking about his wins over Gamboa, his wins over Victor Postel? And Canelo Alvarez had nothing but disrespectful things to say. He had nothing good to say about these opponents. Who's that? Who's that? You never fought nobody like my resume. And the same thing goes for Christian Mbili. But the difference is that Terrence Bud Crawford is one of the greatest of all times. Is an all-time great. And if you don't like that, then definitely one of the greatest of this era. Christian Mbili, on the other hand, not as technical, not as skilled, not as polished as a Terrence Bud Crawford. He has one dimension, is a one-dimensional fighter. He uses that dimension really, really good. He's a come-forward, high-volume, good chin, hard-headed, strong, determined, 168-pound world champion. Look it, bro. We all know Canelo Alvarez isn't the same. And we do know that he should be Christian Mbili. But the way that he is looking at Christian Mbili, 0% chance in all of your goddamn life, you would have never been able to beat me. Canelo Alvarez better hold shit down. You better hold it down. Because, once again, you're downplaying your opponent. Canelo Alvarez says he learned a lesson with Terrence Bud Crawford, and I thought it was a skill lesson. But in an interview following the press conference, Canelo Alvarez says he's learned a lesson, and now he understands that before going into these huge fights with Terrence Bud Crawford, he needs to take the time off to fix his body. That I needed to fix my body. Going into that Terrence Bud Crawford fight, my mind told me something, but my body wasn't aligning. I should have took the time off. Now, I feel like a completely different fighter.
What's changed for you in that period since the defeat to Terrence Crawford?
Oh, nothing. I learned a lot. I learned my lesson now. And this time I take my time to take care of all my body, my injuries, and all the stuff.
Now, I heard you say after the fight with Terence Crawford, you said that your mind was willing, but the body wasn't. What have you done to address that? What have you changed to make the body go where your mind wants it to?
Oh, I take my time off and take care of all my injuries in my body, and yeah, because my mind wants to do it, but my body cannot do it because my injuries. But things happen, and I learned my lesson, and I'm ready now.
I don't know if Canelo Alvarez is looking to make excuses because we all know he underwent elbow surgery following the Terence Bud Crawford loss. But I don't know if that elbow had everything to do with the loss to Terence Bud Crawford. The dude continues to say that it's sad that Terence Bud Crawford doesn't want to give him the rematch. Which, he did give him a title. He did give him a shot at the undisputed titles. Those were all Canelo's bouts. He feels like, yo, I gave you this shot. You need to give me the opportunity back. But at the same time, sometimes we see fights be so close that they deserve automatic rematches. But sometimes we see fights that are so spread apart. One fighter's just that much better than the other fighter that we realistically don't want to see it again. And if there's people that do want to see it again, it doesn't deserve to happen again. Because how far in between the gap was between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Bud Crawford. You could make the argument. But Canelo Alvarez is going to have to live with this for the rest of his life. And he just looks to, make excuses around it. Terence Bud Crawford was the older fighter than Canelo Alvarez going into that fight. Yes, Canelo Alvarez had ridiculous miles on him. But, hey, bruh. No excuses, man. Take it like a champ. Take it on the goddamn chin. Canelo Alvarez. My goodness, bro. This fool better come over here against Christian Mbili and beat the hell out of this man. Because if he doesn't, and it's a goddamn 12-round war, everything that he's saying, once again, by downplaying Christian Mbili's skills, is going to look even worse this time. It's going to look even worse this time. Let's see if Canelo Alvarez, with all this confidence, is able to get it done. I'm predicting a KO win for Canelo Alvarez. But if it don't happen, my goodness. This dude still hasn't learned his lesson when it comes to respecting your opponents. He says he has zero chance. Brother, in the sport of boxing, everybody has a goddamn chance. Let me know what you guys think. This is the MMA Boxing Addict channel reporting to you, and I'm out.